Okay,
A new quest is
I am now
available in the
live.
codex.
No, I do not. Okay, there is definitely something up with my Xbox controller. Might have just been a little bit of, or a little bit of joystick drift. I don't know. Stopped now. Depends. Is this present going to somehow screw up my computer again? You're not going to dignify that with a response, are you? I don't think it was me turning it on. I think somebody turned it off when I wasn't here. All right, what kind of controller is it? Hmm. Interesting, interesting. I shall consider this carefully over the next several hours. Right, are y'all still in mission? I don't know, it's let me join y'all before. Uh a Requiem what? Yeah, adjust game volume because it is surprisingly quiet. Hmm. Now what was it called again? Oh no, I meant the relic. No, I do not have a Requiem relic. going to be up against Grenier then. Saxon Electric. Bane of Grenier. Armor schmarmer. Just get good at killing things before they kill you. Oh. Alright. I think. Yeah. Alright, there we go. I'm pretty much set up. Oh, and to anybody watching this stream today, hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. We celebrate Christmas in this household. I don't think the Spaghetti Monster people celebrate anything, honestly. They're all pretty miserable. Same way Jehovah's Witnesses are, but pretend to not be. haha funny, or you're a little touched in the head funny? Oh, are y'all waiting on me to put the final vote in? Mm, pink is one of those colors. Pink is one of those colors where it either looks super, super effeminate and kind of lame, or somehow looks incredibly badass, and then there's no in between. Oh, good.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Since I'm not getting any kind of reward out of this, I'm just gonna head to one of the oh. I didn't expect there to be this many enemies. I haven't reached any chambers. I ran into a hallway and there were like 500 enemies right there waiting for me. Only difference is I wasn't going guns blazing. Yeah, he sent... Oh wait, you said you were going to A? Which one did you send me to B? Or... Okay, I need to go to C. And... I have somehow clipped through the roof.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, is that why I'm seeing those weird infested looking things? Oh, lovely. What's with all the redactions?
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
I bumped into a laser. Now I have no idea how to get into C. Like, seriously, there's no entryway. I don't... Where? How?
It's too late. We've lost this data. You will need to be more careful with the next vault.
Like... Of course it was a hidden gate. No?
The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
I couldn't even find a way to get into C. Mine was basically a bunker with no entry points. Oh. I hate Grenier architecture.
Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
Oh, he's dead. Why'd you go into the room that has no exit? He's just... There, I put him out of his misery.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. A new quest is available in your codex.
Hmm. Oh, I'll let you pick the next mission. Alright, let's do it again. I'd be okay with that. So tell me, Silver, did we end up bullying you out of your black and gold Lisette? Might forge myself a new gun. Ready to dip. Oh, whoopsie.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files.
All
you
right, which
find.
one am I going to? All right.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Notice there's always a
Target
heavy
console
unit
is nearby.
approaching.
If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. Marines inbound. They destroyed the data. This must not happen again with the next vault.
Okay. Okay, I messed up, guys. I bumped into a laser that I did not notice. So A is lost to us. But I was able to actually get into A, so there is that. For A? I already did. A was very straightforward. I didn't get to the terminal in time, but I bumped because I bumped into a laser. But yeah, there was just a pathway that leads to the right, and then there's a stairway down. But I must have tripped an alarm because there was a laser that I did not notice above me. And it did not give me a very long time frame to get in there and get the data. I think it was all of like 20 seconds. Is it a bunker that doesn't seem to have any kind of entry point? What terminal? Hmm. Interesting. Well, I'm currently heading to B. Oh.
The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
I will admit the Kuva Fortress is better than most Grenier architecture. Not by a lot, but marginally better. The verticality throws me for a loop, but I don't feel like I'm walking into a room where all of the rooms look exactly the same. Not dark on my end. I mean, it's a little more. Turns out I had graphics set to minimum. No, I'm joking.
Another job well executed.
Oh. I didn't realize that
Your codex has been updated with a new
Haro's
quest.
even worth getting, considering how much how often people get Haro chassis. What do you mean next week? But, no, but wait, do I? So is the blueprint tied to a story quest? Okay. And why would they make the parts to make the Haro so common to get? Hmm. Okay. Now let me see. What was I going to make? Right, ready to build. Is the Drakgoon a decent gun? I didn't hate the boar too much. I just felt like yeah, I'll make one. I've got stuff. Yeah, let's see. Hmm. And is the Gorgon any good? Okay. And would you consider the mire a good weapon? Okay, the Penta's the grenade launcher. Is that the one with the remote control grenades? Okay, I don't think I want that one. I heard y'all complain way too much about that one. So everybody's ready for the mission? Also, why title the series Tenno Rehabilitation? That's just called a training arc, my guy. I don't know. It's your show, man. I just have mine titled as Sunday Streams Warframe. You do realize I'm gonna forget all of these spoilers within the week, right? I've never forgotten the controls. It was always an issue of all of the more in-depth mechanics like the modding. I do not keep track of such things. Oh, Cyberpunk Chun-Li. Anybody watching presently or in the future, please leave comments and tell me, does it or does it not look like Cyberpunk Chun-Li? All right, so are we ready to go? Okay, you guys are ready to go. Uh-oh. And killing everything in sight because they can't say you were stealthy if there aren't any witnesses left to tell of the tale. We're not gonna die, but maybe the hostage will.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate
What? No. She'll just give us the scalding of a lifetime.
Stay focused. There's a
Oh,
heavy
so
unit
people
approaching.
don't die when they are killed. Got it. Hirohimiya was wrong about
Can't
that.
leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
Not me. Okay, that time I set off the alarm. Because Solid Snake, I am not.
Soldier, you have been nominated. Your glory awaits in her fortress.
You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
Well, I got a red icon that implies that we have to kill something. Oh. That was fast. Alright, let's give them a good look. Seriously, everybody in chat and or the comments,
You are
please.
approaching the holding area. Careful. If the
Does the
warden is
Neja
detected,
Warframe
they will surely initiate the
not look
execution
like
sequence.
Chun-Li, but cyberpunk? I know Silver will deny it because, you know, he's gonna say something along the lines of, have you never seen or heard of Prince Neja from Journey to the West? And I know most people's response would be, what? Who? What Netflix show?
The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
What movie?
This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
Wait. Are you talking about like that Chinese Pixar looking one?
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety.
Uh,
Protect them at all costs. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
The hostage is Superman now, apparently. Alright, let's... head to the...
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take
Let's
it from
see.
here.
Ribbon sliver, ribbon sliver. Quite a bit of salvage. as I can. I'm gonna switch to Excalibur for old times' sake.
Scans show Grineer are harvesting Kuva nearby. Set off the alarms to draw them out, then steal their Kuva catalysts.
Vicky, you're already setting the alarms off?
Predictable. As expected, Grineer have shut down the environmental systems, sending modified life support capsules. Use these to sustain your environment or attach Kuva catalysts to begin harvesting. Successful. Collecting Kuva. Caution, Tenno. Capsules harvesting Kuva provide minimal life support. Life support incoming. Support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
What's so cool?
Kuva is ready to be collected. Commencing Kuva harvest.
What does it do?
Life support
Oh.
on the way. A harvester has finished. Collect the Kuva.
Ah, I see. So
I've delivered another life support capsule.
risk reward system. Got it.
You have found a Kuva catalyst. Attach it to a life support capsule to begin harvesting Kuva. This capsule will now harvest Kuva.
Already done. Wait, are you saying that I did it, or are you asking me to do it? Hey Silver, remember playing that one level of Sonic Unleashed blindfolded? Yeah, you did it to prove a point to me when you were over here. I think we were both still in middle school at the time. Like one of the rare occasions where your family came to visit. Ugh. And you did it to prove to me that that level wasn't as hard as I thought it was. You weren't looking at the TV screen.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it.
You know, the funny part is he actually did complete the level without once looking at the TV.
Prepare for life support.
Alright, so are we sticking around for a while to increase the reward?
Harvestment is finished. Collect the Kuba.
Hakuna Makuba, got it. I forgot how fun it was.
Has arrived.
I forgot how fun it was to use Excalibur's ultimate. Just Getsuga Tencho everywhere.
Commencing Kuba harvest.
I've noticed the missions have like the level numbers attached to them. But do we even have like is there an actual leveling system in this game outside of like the weapons?
Grab the Kuba from that capsule.
Huh.
I've delivered another life support capsule. Modification successful. Collecting Kuba.
Okay, so it's pretty much entirely reliant on us modifying the weapons to do more damage. Got it. No clue what that is.
Tenno, prepare for life support. Kuba is ready to be collected.
They weren't before. Oh, the guys that you have to do the teleporty thing to. Really hoping that that was just a one-time boss fight gimmick.
Modification successful. Collecting Kuba.
Oh, so I finally got a Gundam kit that I'd been wanting for a really long time, but it didn't exist until like a couple months ago. Real grade Wing Gundam Zero.
Kuba is ready to be collected.
Additional life support has arrived.
Yes, but also no. Like in the anime, technically Wing Zero is the prototype all the other Gundams are based off of, but it's also much more powerful than the other 6 in the series. Like, basically it has all the features that the creators thought, maybe we shouldn't give mentally unstable teenagers access to this technology. Because unlike the creators of the Evangelion units, they actually had a conscience.
Life support on the way. This capsule will now harvest Kuba. I've delivered another
Yeah,
life
no,
support capsule.
I had a high-grade version of Wing Zero, but the high-grade version lacks certain features and functions that I kinda want in something that transforms. Yeah, which is like the master grade, but on the scale of the high grades. So it's like one soda can in height when put together, but it has all of the detail and the mechanical aspect built into it on that scale. Yeah, like you put together the whole internal like skeleton of the Gundam, and then you put on the armor parts just like the Wing Gundam you helped me put together. Ow, I am getting torn apart. Yeah, no, the high grade version, unfortunately, it transforms, but it's a parts former. You have to like remove its feet and replace them with an alternative set of feet to turn into the thrusters and
Another life support capsule is now
like
available.
minor part.
Commencing Kuba harvest.
Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Like, I don't mind a little bit of parts forming on a Gundam, like, because, like, the Wing Gundam and Wing Zero both, when it comes to their transformations, like, the weapons, get attached elsewhere when transforming. So, like, alright, the shield and the guns have to attach to the back and front of the transformed mech, respectively. But everything else, at least on the real grade version, you know, it just requires you to, like, twist the body parts in a specific way so that they turn into the thing. Like, okay, twist the head around, twist the torso backward, and inverse the legs.
Additional life support has arrived.
And the wings
We will
stay
all
where they
share
are.
this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Yeah, if I'd have known the enemies were going to be tearing me apart this much, I'd have stuck with Valkyr. Like, the enemies aren't even particularly, like, tanky, they just hit hard. Alright. Favorite Legend of Zelda companion? Go.
Prepare for life support.
Well, it seems the internet would probably agree with you.
Grab the Kuva from that capsule. I've delivered another life support capsule. This capsule will now harvest Kuva.
Like, everybody has their reasons, but, Navi is dead last. Hey, look, listen, hey! Every 5 seconds.
Life support has been replenished.
Oh, and that she thought Link was a pathetic weakling when they met.
Get ready for a capsule. Kuva is ready to be collected.
Honestly, I thought Tattle was the better fairy companion, because even though they also do the hey look thing, it's not like every 5 seconds.
Additional life support has arrived. Commencing Kuva harvest.
Honestly, I think Midna was the best one. Easily. Ow. I'd say my second favorite would have to be B or 5. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I don't have much experience with Wind Waker, honestly.
Collect the Kuba.
I just know the King of Red Lions plot twist everyone for a 20-something odd year old game. I just know that the King of Red Lions was actually the King of Hyrule, magically transformed into a boat.
Another life support capsule is now available.
And like something something dark magic, something something. You're not supposed to think about it. Don't ask questions.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Yeah, I think people overhate on the character just a little bit.
Life support on the way.
Now, I will say, the only annoying trait she had for me was like giving you a lore dump about every little object you pick up. But otherwise, I'm like, as a character, she's all right. Your typical magical spirit of the sword.
Additional life support
Yeah,
has
I
arrived.
assumed that's where you were all going. That's a lot of mods.
Tenno, prepare for life support. Another job well executed.
$2,600 Kuva, that's not bad. I'm going to change out Warframes because Excalibur, while strong, is surprisingly squishy. Uh, Disruption. Just waiting on you. A little bit of static on your end. Yes. Not a lot, but it's a little noticeable.
Operator, incoming
Just when you're
transmission.
talking.
It's from Fortuna.
LFA selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you gotta wait to open. Something
Like, it's not bad. I can still hear and understand you. It's just...
You don't get the goods. Ever.
we could chalk it up to my sensitive sense of hearing.
Try to kill ya. Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. This isn't your regular
Not that big of a secret. It's a giant asteroid.
Conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Don't you worry though. I've got some workarounds. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks.
Yeah, but it's one that clearly moves on an unnatural, in an unnatural way, on an unnatural course.
First key. Right. Find a matching conduit.
Hey dreamers, we are up and ready to party.
Demo
Plug it in,
Target
plug it
full
in.
and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
I mean, Grenier Fortresses, ships, and space stations all look like they could use some air fresheners. I just grabbed the yellow one. So I take it I'm supposed to take it to the honeycomb shaped thing. Okay.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
I didn't realize we were already in the middle of one.
we just got here? Right. They're back.
Oh.
They're well pissed off. Shiny secured and we're in the wind. I'll send your cut via the usual. Have a good one.
It's that time again.
Also, on another note with the Kuva Fortress, have you seen the size of the asteroid they built it into? That's at least the size of a moon. Not the moon, but a moon. I wasn't aware that was how the formation of planets worked. Omicron versus the I-80. Hey, look, you're hanging out with a bunch of nerds. Of course, we're gonna correct you when you make a mistake on nerd things. Yeah, that's still a pretty big rock in space. Yeah, because it's 1/6 the size of Earth. Rotuma, Nabuk, and Dakota. So we got an exterminate, mobile defense, and a regular defense mission. Wait. Yeah, I noticed. I think we'll do the exterminate mission first.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
I'll admit, there is a little bit of a narrative dissonance here with the game. Because the game treats it like you, specifically you, are the only Tenno. But gameplay-wise, it's very much so implied that there's at least a few thousand of you running around, completing missions across the galaxy. Your dog's terrible at detecting landmines. Oh, I need somebody else to help me activate this. What? Yeah, I need a second person over here to help me open it.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more V2s.
No, everybody knows the secret password to get into the cave is open sesame seed. Don't ask why the leader chose sesame seed as the password.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Not the bees!
Let's see these new Kuba production charts. Oh, I see. On a
I found a special cache. At least I think it was special because it was
Second
glowing a
cache.
different
My
color from
readings
the other
indicate
ones.
One more. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Was it a landmine? Nobody accused the Grenier of being smart about landmine placement. Nobody will ever suspect somebody would place a landmine right here in the middle of the walkway where everybody goes.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, because you can't find him, or because he's stuck somewhere.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Three hours later. One eternity later. $500 eternities later. What? Good luck finding her, because she doesn't even show up for her own children in person, unless circumstances are absolutely dire. But there's no personal quarters in the back of the ship until you build them, so where the heck would she be sleeping? I am very near extracting it out. Oh. This whole fortress is a giant OSHA violation. The engineers should be ashamed of themselves. Room. I mean, I'm looking right now since I know it's going to take you an eternity and a half to find it. You know, a good way to help you know if you checked an area before or not is to open up all of the storage lockers. Well, it makes so when you walk back through an area, you can go, oh, hey, yeah, I've already been here. Or somebody else has already been here. Is it the one with the turret facing out? Like, when you walk past it, is there a turret? I don't see a waypoint. I'm gonna laugh if the last cache is exactly where the Protector Stalker is at. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gathering resources while we search. Hmm. What noise? An alarm blaring, probably. I assume it wasn't friendly. Hmm. Meanwhile, Lotus is looking at this and thinking, what is taking them so long? It shouldn't take this long for them to find 3 caches. I'm searching in earnest. And bullet jumps. Check that. Yeah, I'm at a loss. I mean, you're the one with the most experience here, Silver. Where would you hide it?
You found all the caches.
Tune in Sunday afternoons. You don't?
Another job well executed.
Alright, now we have an assault. Assault, mobile defense, and regular defense. Might as well go in order.
Tenno, there's a time-limited mission alert available. Check navigation.
Oh, it's with the wolf. Do you really need to change what works? I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
A distant colony has been under fire from the Queen's fortress for days. Destroy the Queen's experimental Navarre cannon and send the Grineer a message. Pick up that multicoil. You'll use it to breach the gates. Right now, the Navarre cannon is just a menace. But once the Grineer switch to tectonic munitions, it will become capable of obliterating colonies in a single shot.
Halo would be nice.
Plant the multiplier on the doors. The multicoil is superheating the locking mechanism. Defend it from attack.
So are we defending this door here?
Grineer know we're here for the cannon. They're priming one last shot with a tectonic round that is capable of destroying the colony in one hit. Do not let that happen.
Please, enlighten me. There's like 500 of them floating
cannon
around
is
the
priming
galaxy.
for a tectonic shot. Hurry, disable the cannon systems before it fires. You did it. The Navar cannon is out of operation, but you're not done yet. Find the command center. The command center controls the Navar cannon's telemetry systems. Use it to take out that galleon. This is the command center. You'll need to locate all three of the telemetry keys. That's the first key. Good. One more to go. That's it. We have triangulation. Protect the console while I reprogram the cannon's telemetry.
Alright, so is the goal now to defend the console, or, Okay, cool. Among other things.
Done. The cannon's telemetry has been reconfigured. Return to the cannon and pull the trigger.
Do the Prime Warframes actually look any different from their normal counterparts, or...?
Direct hit. The galleon has been obliterated. Now return to the telemetry system and make sure the cannon stays silent.
I was gonna say it. The concept of a planet-destroying weapon, while cool in theory, doesn't make a whole lot of logistical sense if you're trying to, like, you know, conquer places and rule over them.
The targeting mechanism is out of commission. The cannon is useless now. The Grineer
It's
will
like,
think
you
long
know,
and hard
sure,
before trying to
now
use
people
this
are
weapon
afraid that you
again.
might blow up their planet, but, like, what's the point of blowing up the planet? There's no more resources to be gathered from it, and, that's just one less world to rule. I'd say you could find other more equally disruptive or destructive things that don't
Mission complete.
completely
Excellent work,
deprive you of resources and places to rule. Like, for example, in Warhammer, they don't typically use planet-destroying weapons. Rather, they usually make weapons designed to take out specific alien races. So, like, you know, disease and or poison, etc. Like, okay, we're gonna dump this disease that's specifically engineered to target this specific species of alien. Planet is cleared of said alien species, but it's still perfectly habitable for humanity or whichever alien race just used said weapon on the other alien race. Let's go with this one.
This is a mobile defense mission.
Oh,
You must deliver
no.
payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
She
I can't
says
do this
it'll
without
be
you.
fine. But we already saw how often she died in the previous mission.
Terminal
And none of
spotted.
us died. So,
Upload and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tino.
that mission was higher level than what I was prepared for. Also, I was using a weaker Warframe, so less shields, less health.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Well, actually, Valkyr has less shields, but way more health to make up for the lower level of shield.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Oh no, it's the Grenier, you think? In this Grenier-infested fortress?
We are finished here. Move on. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
You could also build a landmine that does like a grenade and just shoots off a bunch of shrapnel.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
shrapnel easier to make, more cost effective. Well, that's right. You come from a species of beings that clone themselves repeatedly.
Area completed. Move on.
You got an alchemy thing? Oh, so that's why they looked all jacked up. Here, I thought that was just a natural byproduct of cloning the same people over and over again. Similar to the Asgard from Stargate.
Here is a terminal.
Get me in.
And get ready to defend.
I'm seeing much more of this fortress than I had ever
I'm
expected
in,
to.
Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Alright, let's get back to extraction. It's less of a hike away than the terminal was. Yeah. No, I do not see you. But we are sitting here waiting on you. Oh, I see you now. Can you get down here so we can extract?
Another job well executed.
It is neat to see my map so filled out. Huh?
Advancement imminent. I require more data.
You set the example for the rest of us.
weak and innocent. No one stands up for them, but Steel Meridian.
I thought you were a Red Veil guy. Ow. And somehow you haven't managed to pick off the Arbiters of Hexus? So you're just gaming the system then. Okay, because I'm at -2 with like 5 of the factions. Or 2 out of the 5 factions. Steel Meridian is neutral. Cephalon Suda's in good favor. New Loka is neutral. But Parent Sequence and Red Veil are both at -2. And it would take a lot of work to get them to not hate me.
Nora here. The Red King is at the dance. But listen, as you drift between the stars, Nora wants you to know you ain't alone. We're all of us a kind of family out here, ain't we? All of us. The multitudes, drifting and listening. But you need to remember, it never troubles the wolf.
Why would you want to get rid of a prime Warframe?
It never troubles the wolf.
Queens hope they can create Kuva by way of this alchemy. We can't let that happen. Introduce poison into the system and defend the injector while it destroys their experiment. Hold on tight. The Grenier are going to do everything in their power to destroy the
We're not
apparatus
doomed.
and salvage the experiment.
Just kill everything in sight. Why do I suddenly have this weird cocoon thing floating around me?
The Queens have been frantically trying to produce more Kuva. Anything we can do to thwart their efforts will help our cause.
By this point, haven't we already killed the queens? Too bad you can't go back and replay said mission just to see. Right? Yeah, I don't like the idea of setting up multiple accounts just to re-experience the story.
Reinforcements available.
Want to stay or should we go?
Now or continue fighting? We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Hey, I got a Neo P9 relic. I got 2 of them. And then I got 2 Neo D9s. And I got a couple of Vanguard relics. Yeah, like you can only get them at certain places now. No, I spent the I got last week on something. I don't remember what it was. Let's see. Arbiters of Hexus. I am at level 3.
You set the example for the rest of us. You are on the verge.
I
of a
need
new
2 Aya in
truth.
order to get to the next level.
Advancement imminent. I require more data.
Well, unfortunately, I am feeling the hunger. The hunger. All right. For those of you who tuned in this week, thank you for watching. All future viewers, I'd also like to thank you for clicking on this stream and checking out the channel. If you like the content, you can go ahead and subscribe or not. I'm really not trying to make a living off of this, so it's not that big of a deal, but it would be appreciated. And with that being said, all of you out there, have a good night.